Hi everyone, it's Graham from 4 Life Experiences. I'm here with young Kai today. Kai's come through our fishing courses throughout the years, haven't you, Kai?
Yep.
Starting with the whip pole. I remember teaching you whip pole fishing down at Smith's Pond, I think, catching little roach and rudd. And Kai's progressed on to carp fishing now. He's also a really good match angler. He's getting more and more into the carp fishing and into his match carp fishing. That, as most of you viewers know, Team FLE specialise in the carp fishing and doing carp matches. Now, Kai, you've booked in for the Junior British Carp Championships, haven't you?
Yep.
And then when are you going up there to fish?
Thursday, which is the last one of the qualifiers.
The last qualifying day, yeah? And basically, Kai, last time you saw Kai, we were doing a little fun fishing competition down on Canal 2 against the 2010 British Carp Champion Luke Church. And what happened there, Kai?
I beat him by catching a faster fit carp.
It was a competition to see who could catch one off the top the quickest, and Kai beat him. So check this video out. Actually, it's not a video, it's a still, but we've got a lovely still, and you'll be able to see Kai with Luke. So we finished the session at Hilton Bree today. Kai's come up this evening. What we're going to do is we're going to go talk about some tactics with Kai. You've got your tackle box here. Have a look at some of his equipment. His equipment's spot on, to be honest. I just had a little look at his spod rod and his reels, all spooled up to the max with some braid there. Also, we've got his rods and his lovely reels here. You've got the Fox ones here, Kai, haven't you?
Yep.
Spooled up to the max. Tackle box, we're going to go through a few little tips and tricks with you. Young Callum Kletter, who's one of our coaches, he's an absolute expert fishing up the Brasenose. He did really well in the Adult UK Carp Cup this year, coming second. And we've also got Ryan Dyke, who's done the Junior Championships before, and he's done well and progressed to the final. So we're hoping just to pass a few tips on to Kai. You've done well though, haven't you? You did a practice session this weekend. How many did you have?
I had 5 carp.
5 carp?
Yeah.
That's really good. I think the qualifier today is being won with 2 fish. So if you're going to do that on Thursday, Kai, hopefully you'll be through to the finals. We've got a few goodies in here as well. And what I'll do is we're going to go through these. We're going to talk to you about using some tapered shock leaders that you've got. We're going to show you how to tie those on. We're going to go and do some cast intuition up on the field, so we can teach you to do some distance casting, because up the Brasenose you might need to be able to cast into the middle of the lake when the fish push out. And then we've also got, this is what Tom's put together for you, all sorts of hooks here. So we've got some garden mugger hooks, we've got some solid bag leaders tied up for you, we've got some little bit bait rigs tied up, fry crumb, we've got all these different glugs and stuff, sea small flavoured up glugs. And basically what we do tonight, Kai, is we go through all of this with you, so when you go up on Thursday you're armed to the absolute max with lots of tips and tricks and all the stuff you're going to need to get through to the final. Does that sound good?
Yep, nice.
Excellent.
Thank you.
No, you're more than welcome. Right, so we're going to crack on, we're going to go through all this and teach Kai, as I say, just a few little tips and tricks that might help him out. I know Kai's a good angler already, but hopefully we'll be able to show him a few things that can put an extra fish or two on the bank and allow him to progress to the finals of the Junior British Championships. Right, should we get on?
Yep.
Right, let's go. Okay, Kai, so we're down here on the field to practice your casting.
Yep.
How far do you think you can cast at the moment?
About, not very far, about 40, 50 yards.
About 40 or 50 yards, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay, well what we're going to do, Kai, is I'm going to film you casting how you cast normally. 40 or 50 yards is fine, you know, you've done match fishing in the past, you haven't fished massive lakes. 40 or 50 yards is fine. I'm going to film you first, then we're going to look back at the video, we're going to analyse your technique, and then I'm going to film you again, give you a demonstration, and then we'll build up, and I'll finally film you at the end of it, and we'll see how far you can cast, alright?
Yep.
So just talk a little bit, what rods and reels have you got there, Kai, just so we can see?
The mesh H-gun, rods 2 3/4 test curve.
Yep, and they're 12 foot, are they, Kai?
Yep, 12 foot.
Okay, and how tall are you, Kai? You're...
About 4 foot something.
Yep, so you're just under 5 foot, aren't you? So that's quite a tall rod for you, so that's great.
Yep.
And line-wise on there?
£15 sub-line.
Okay, now £15 sub-line. If you wanted to really distance cast, we'd be maybe going down to £12 or £10 line with the shock leader. However, B2's really weedy and lots of reeds underwater, so we stick with your £15, okay? And reel-wise, you've got your lovely Fox one there, haven't you?
Yep.
Yep, lovely. That's got a real long, tapered spool on it. It's going to aid us casting and you're spooled up to the max. Right, okay, Kai, let's see how we get on.
Yep.
Okay, everyone, so this is Kai's first cast, just so we can see what standard he's at before we start doing some coaching with him. Okay, that was good. So that was Kai's first cast. It went about 45-50 yards. Just got to work on a few things. First things we picked out to work with Kai on was that his body movement, he's not moving his body much, and his top arm, his right hand, is actually doing most of the casting rather than pulling down with his left hand. So what we're now going to do is we're going to work on actually having Kai leaning back and transferring his body weight into the cast and actually snapping that left arm down to get the rod tips moving at a much faster speed. So this is the first little stage of coaching that we did with Kai. Have a little look.
Yep.
Okay, Kai, so first thing is make sure you drag this done up completely tight. If you get any slip on your clutch, watch out for your fingers. Nice drop. Now for the drop that I've got, it's going to come down to about the spigot. You might be slightly further up by that ring where you're a little bit shorter, okay? We'll run through that. Right. Comes back. Weight on your back foot. Front heel up. Really get back onto that foot, yeah?
Yep.
My weight is going to come through onto my front foot, transferring the weight from the back forward as I pull down on this arm. That's the trick. This arm, pull it right down and then point the rod where the line's coming out. Just like if you're doing a cricket throw, you don't throw a cricket ball like that. It only goes halfway. You throw a cricket ball from here and you step into it and you use your body weight, okay? That's what you need to do with the cast. Now it's not about how hard you do it, it's about the technique. So bringing it back, watching it back. Right, weight is nice in position over my back foot, right back here. All my weight is on that back foot. Look at where I want it to go. Up it goes, and out it goes, okay? Okay, so we've done about 10 minutes on Kai's stance, so he hasn't got a spom on. Weight right on that back, lean back, and whack. Alright, moving it forward. Have another go. Really pull down with that left arm, Kai. That's it, that's the one. Okay, so we've had after an hour of cast intuition, right on his back foot. Good, Kai, very good, right out by the bucket. How did that feel? Good? Excellent. Okay, so you can see there that Kai is leaning back a lot more. He's actually using his left hand now to pull down to his chest to get that tip speed. The final thing that we wanted to work on was actually getting him to step with his front foot into the cast, stamping on the ground and really transferring that weight into the cast. Remember, Kai is 12 years old, he's less than 5 feet tall. He started off casting around about 50 yards his maximum, and just watch these two casts here. Real proud angling coach, and he's going to go on to great things, hopefully at the Junior British Championships this year, but he's still got 5 years left of fishing the Junior BCACs and a long fishing career ahead of him. So really proud of Kai, he's done very well. Have a little look at these two last casts and see what you think. There go past the bucket, Kai? Yeah. Nice one, well done. So there you go, everyone. That's the little casting tuition that we did with young Kai. It's not paid tuition, it's just what we volunteer our time to do, to try and help out the youngsters, help them progress. And like we did when we were younger, we were learning off people that have been fishing for quite a few years. We're just trying to pass on a few tips and tricks to Kai. But to find out more information about 4Life Experiences courses, please go to www.forlifeexp.com. That's spelled FORLIFEEXP.com, or sign up to our Facebook page, which is FLE Angling, and become a friend, and you can keep up to date of all the good work that we're doing down at our social enterprise and our angling school in Hampshire. But tight lines, everyone, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.